The place was silent. Oh no! Oh yeah, the DLC did come out a little bit. I have it, but it's gonna be, I don't know what to do with it. I stepped inside, I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. What? Oh, yeah, she is messed up. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Look at this! Look at this sad girl! She lost her son and has no idea where the father is at all. Oh god. This is gonna get super depressing super fast. Yeah, this is just the serious route for sure. We have to get all the green stuff though. If we don't get the green stuff, it won't be not green. We got him around to the lucky cat. We gotta do it. All times. Yeah, it's definitely a tragedy. Nesuke. For sure. Like, legit. This is just all kinds of awful. Gotta just get all green stuff. Okay, can we get that? No, we cannot get that stuff. There's the kid's seat. Table. Chair. Are we all done here? I think we are. Condiments. Yeah, that's good. We have to make everything not green, because if we don't make everything not green, then not everything will be observed. We need to see hidden dialogues and such. We got to. I'm sorry to interrupt. Oof. She is distraught beyond repair. Distraught beyond repair. Oh no.
This is your fault. I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris, my boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
Oof.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Oof.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date,
Sad times.
Let's go.
Sad times.
She's in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, let's go visit another mother that's had a tragic backfall. That's gonna be fun. Yep, all smiles, happy sunshine. No crying here. Tearing up already. Oh god. I think she feels like shit. Yeah, that's an understatement, Nesuke. A complete understatement. Oh, time to do it again. Saga Residence, Monday. When I visit the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. After that, I couldn't say a word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. Well, there's the flower that bloomed.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris.
Yep. Something good. Something happened. Telephone in the corner. It's a drawing on the wall. I did not know we were gonna get this hurt this fast. That Oda thing is just so messed up. Oh, dear lord. Okay, steam is rising from the tea. A plant. Okay. So that was a speaker system, shelves. We're all good there. Yeah, I don't even think Date's foot fetish is gonna get on me on this one. Man, we haven't seen that man talk about feet in a while. He did. You would examine this and you talk about feet. It was the stupidest thing in the world. Yeah, this is not giving us any flavor text. Usually, this game has tons of flavor text. Like the other route, the right route, that was there because we took the left route. It has like a lot of flavor text, but this one is just like, let's be serious every day of the week. Oh, jeez Louise. Why did the review bomb this? Well, the review bomb actually happened for a number of things, NSK. The main problem, in all honesty, was just, it was just one guy that was just, like, really mad that Iris, the person that you saw in the little thing talking about the flowers and such, she didn't get enough screen time, or, like, she wasn't treated enough in freaking, this game. Despite the fact that she, like, covers, like, half of the game. Like, legitimately enough. It's kind of hard to go through this game and not see Iris, like, at all. If anything, Mizuki's kind of the one that's, like, lost everything. So, in essence, it was effectively so a creepy person just thinking that they, like, had Iris as their waifu. The stupidest thing. So it was nitpicking. It wasn't even nitpicking, it was obsessing over the fact. And then they just try to, like, went ahead and go, oh, no, actually it was a social experiment, too. Because, you know, like, only one person could do this. It literally was just sock puppeting. And if you don't know what sock puppeting is, they actually do explain it. I'm going to go in the files to help explain this whole situation. Because they actually talk about it here. Boop, 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 boop. I was not even aware that sock puppeting was a thing. They have like a lot of things here. God dang it. Where are you, sock puppets? I know you're around here somewhere. Don't make me a fool. Don't make me a fool. You're making me a fool. I don't know where it is. I could have sworn they had it somewhere, but I guess not. Oh, well, I'm a fool, aren't I? It's just basically like you're doing a bad thing and then like kind of covering up with your actions and such. So I guess it wasn't full sock puppeting, but you know what I mean, yeah? Alright, whatever. Check those other things later. Hello, Otomi. About Ota.
Ota was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Oof. Ooh, I forget that she's an elementary school teacher. Like, could you just imagine, like, being a school teacher, like, hearing this kind of crap about your previous students that, like, you, like... And the thing is, too, is, like, she is an elementary school teacher, so she sees these kids at, like, the precious states of their lives, and it's just, oh my god. God, girl, you have a hard life.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. And it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether.
Aw.
She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
This is good hurt.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
God. cool, awesome. We open her up and like, hey, found that information.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Oof. Yep, it is definitely typical Japanese music for the sad moods.
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
But it still hits.
I'll be going now.
God, that woman's a wreck.
I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Thinking about her.
Oh.
Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
Oh.
I will. Trust me.
Sad times. Sad crimes. Get purse. We're here for all the happy times. Police headquarters, Monday, 4:57 p.m. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for the boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Okay, so can we get everything here? It looks like we can. Okay, so this is just so freaking huge, but we're gonna try to get every single thing in order to get a trophy. Let's see if we could do it. Looks like we could do it. It's a possibility. There's so many green things. It's so insane. Cabinet, okay. This too. Gotta make it all not green. Gotta hope for the best. Do. Okay, there you go. Look at this. Look at how much. This is just gonna be like a full-on minute of me just like pressing the green button. Like we might as well just press it as a whatever. Yeah, this is just saying like the same old stuff. Like it's this thing. That's all it's saying. It's nothing fresh or new. So we're gonna keep doing this until we get a trophy. Because there should be a trophy attached to all this. Situations. Volleyball. Soccer ball. Did we get all this? I think we did. I think we're all good right now. Wine bottle. God, this room is just notoriously big for just like everything here. There's chair. Large key. Okay, it doesn't look like we examined everything just yet. What am I missing? Oh, broom? Come on. Where are you at? Everything. There you go. Christmas tree. Okay, I feel like we got everything, but I know we didn't. Ugh. Do we have to do it at like a different time then? It's a possibility. Okay, let's see here. Did we for real get everything or no? I don't think we did. This game has a tendency to just like hide things. It looks like we got everything. RC car, all this. Maybe it just doesn't like lit up. It would have like a green thing around here to show that we got it. Large key, all that. Yeah, I think we got everything here. Like, what the heck am I even missing? I literally do not know. It might just be one of those things where you have to like look. Sitting on the desk. To be precise, the image of Iba sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. Okay. Okay, what is number 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Okay. So, then this.
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Okay, what about the 89?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible. Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Alright, let's look again. Okay, just sitting on the desk. Let's talk to
number 89.
Didn't know if he's telling the truth or he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Oh, very true.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. Why is the boss not showing up? Police headquarters, Monday, 8:56 p.m. Looks like we're doing interrogations again. Okay. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
I don't think it's gonna cooperate with us. We're to go in insomnia. To do insomnian things. Okay, that's all good. Desk. What is your name? Yeah, what is your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Again with this?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
One of
the two Cyclops killers.
So he just ups and admits it? Weird. Number 89 is sitting in front of me.
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Well, it's good to hear that Nesuke, that you found little point-and-click adventure games from the late 80s, 90s. That was actually a big thing for computer games in the late 90s. LucasArts had a lot of stuff like that too. So you would probably like these type of games for sure then, considering. Although I don't think there's any that's inspired by 80s movies, as it were, so for sure. Even if the style of the game is different, it somehow reminds me of the Blade Runner game. No, I get you. There's a futuristic setting to it that feels realistic, and I feel like Blade Runner and this do it just fine. It's just different ways of interpreting the future. So there's that kind of similarity.
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
What?
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Like no one could take a joke, eh?
Alright. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
And it's whom?
We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Oh my
It might
God.
take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
So lonely, so ever lonely.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found
Pay
the
respects.
evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
All of them?
One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Damn! That was like 7 shots! He dead, boy?
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him.
He
watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
It's gotta be the woman that he was talking to.
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine.
Yep.
And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
Oof.
Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
An old friend for help? An old friend. Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Yeah, you mentioned a detective?
You mentioned a detective.
Yeah, what?
Why did you stop? Was that the whole story? What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Yep, he's gonna be this way. Yeah, I agree, Nesuke. It was definitely a really good backstory. They're able to do this a lot in these games. In the 999 games in particular. They have like the same kind of like backstory that these ones have.
Hey, answer me.
It does help connect a lot of things.
This
but
is
I'm
a transaction,
guessing.
remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later.
I mean, that's fair.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
Yeah.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Sink. Of course, it's also obvious. We gotta sink with him. We're gonna go sinking. Oh, we're just going like fully in it. That's fair.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Dante?
Yeah.
The time limit is 6
Why did
minutes.
Boss leave again?
I know.
That's just so weird.
Let's begin.
Oh yeah, you haven't actually seen this in SK. Basically, we're gonna go into his dream and do little puzzles and such. It's really, really cool. This is a super cool part and the best selling point of this game. So you're gonna see it.